Hello Miri learners, welcome to this new video. I'm Miriam and today I'm going to teach you question tags. Let's start. So what are question tags? They are short questions at the end of a sentence. We use them for confirming or to ask for more information. How do we form them? We use the auxiliary verb of the main sentence plus a pronoun. Be careful with the time tense. I give you one example of question tag. She plays the piano really well. Doesn't she? Here we have used the auxiliary verb doesn't because we have plays. So we use its auxiliary verb. And then we use the pronoun. If the verb is in affirmative, the question tag is in negative and vice versa. Examples: he loves playing football. Doesn't he? Or he doesn't love playing football. Does he? Look here, affirmative, negative. Or negative, main sentence, and positive, the question tag. The auxiliary verb can appear or not in the main sentence. For example, we have bought milk. Haven't we? Here we have the auxiliary verb. So we write the same auxiliary verb in the question tag. But maybe it doesn't appear, the auxiliary verb. For example, you went to the hospital, did you? Here we don't have did. We have went, that is go in the past simple. So we use did. Here you have some tips for forming the question tags. When we have to, and have got. So only when we have got or has got, we say has or have plus the pronoun in the question tag. Be careful. So for example, if we have she has a dog, doesn't she? Here we don't have got, so we have to use the auxiliary verb does. Here doesn't, because this is in positive. So the question tag in negative. But if we have she has got a dog, hasn't she? Then here we have got, so we can use has, here hasn't, in this question tag. Or you have to eat, don't you? Here we don't have got, so we use don't. Other example, you have got to eat, haven't you? Here we have got, so we can use have. Here, haven't. Now, be careful with this. I am in the question tag is aren't I? Example, I am the best teacher in the school. Aren't I? When we have an imperative form, we use in the question tag will, would, can, or could. Examples: close the door, won't you? Here we have the imperative, close the door, and then we can use won't you? We can use will in negative. Don't open the window, will you? Here we have the imperative, don't open the window, and here we use will. With let's in the question tag, we write so we. So for example, let's go to the cinema. So we wouldn't say here, let's we, no. Let's go to the cinema. So we. With there is and there are in the question tag, we use there instead of a pronoun. For example, there isn't any potato. Is there? We use there instead of a pronoun. Or, there is a lot of sugar. Isn't there? Here we also use there. With adverbs. These adverbs have a negative or limiting meaning. For example, never, no, scarcely, little, hardly. When we use these adverbs, the question tags are positive. For example, you never eat meat, do you? Or he hardly studies, does he? As they have a negative or limiting meaning, never, hardly, we write the question tag in positive. Do you? Does he? With indefinite nouns, like someone, anyone, no one, and everyone, we use they. For example, no one is interested, do they? Or someone is laughing there, are they? With something, nothing, or everything, we use it. For example, nothing has changed from last year, has it? Or something is in the oven, isn't it? Look, here we use it. Now pay attention with positive. A positive main sentence and a positive question tag is possible. So we can have two positives, one in the main sentence and other one in the question tag. When we react to the news, for example, she's going to have a baby, is she? Or you are going to university, are you? Look here, positive, positive, positive and positive. This is possible. When we say I think or I don't think, in the question tag, we don't say do I or don't I. No, the question tag has to be in relationship with the main sentence. For example, I think you have to visit the doctor. Are you? Look here, I don't say do I. No. I think you have to visit the doctor. What is the main sentence? That you have to visit the doctor. So I take this. You have to visit the doctor. Are you? Or I don't think she should close her new shop. Should she? Look here. I don't use do I say should she? Only if we are sarcastic, we can say, I think I'm really intelligent, do I? But this is only when we are sarcastic. This rule doesn't apply to the second and the third person. Pay attention. You think I have to renew my house, do you? Or they think the lessons are interesting, do they? We pay attention to this verb, you think, they think. So, do you, do they? Here you have a long exercise. Here you have to complete with a question tag. Here you've got first page, second page, and third page. I will give you the answers in the next video. Please click on the like, por favor dale a me gusta, suscríbete, subscribe, para saber cuando subo mis próximos vídeos, for you to know when I upload my next videos, and see you in the next video. Nos vemos en el próximo vídeo. Thank you, bye bye.